Welcome to Fuzz's Top Tips with Carole Nash, a series of videos designed to help you use your classic car more successfully, safely and pleasurably. So here I want to show you how to check out your brake shoes and brake drums. Brake drums are normally found only on the rear of modern cars now, and generally only either sort of light commercials or fairly budget saloons. Mostly cars have disc brakes all around now, but older vehicles, classics, had a brake drum, so called because it's a drum shape. These are your brake shoes, and on here there's some lining material. Now it's not as thick as you may expect. Perhaps on disc brakes, on disc brake pads, you're expecting quite a heavy thickness of material there, but on drums it's spread over a much wider area, so there tends to be not quite so much. The way it works is hydraulic fluid is pumped through to this wheel cylinder. Now you need to also check the wheel cylinder to see if there's any brake fluid weeping out from behind the rubbers here, or to see if there's any moisture that's got onto the inside here and therefore onto the braking surface of the lining. The way that it works is when you press your foot on the brake pedal, fluid is sent out to this wheel cylinder. There are two pistons in here, and those move outwards and move these shoes across like that and outwards. They then act upon the brake drum surface itself, and that's what provides the braking effort. Now also here you've got a handbrake mechanism. Now if I just pull that there, you can see that that works on one of the shoes and provides contact between the shoe and the drum to prevent the wheel turning around, and that's your handbrake. On more modern vehicles you will have a bonded lining. Now if any of that has broken up, they need replacing, the shoes need replacing. If it's getting towards the metal, or metal is touching metal, so the metal of the shoe is touching the metal of the drum, that also means that they need replacing. If they are wearing very thin, you also need to replace them. So in this case, actually, there's probably enough meat left on these to do a bit more service. So we can get away with those. Now here you also have an adjuster mechanism, which means that when you place the drum back on, you adjust these out using a screwdriver in the back here until you just get a little bit of resistance when you're turning the wheel or turning the brake drum. And you just back it off just one little notch. Same on that side, then you know that the trailing edge of these shoes, or this edge here that's not operated by a piston, is actually nice and close to the brake drum, so that when the brakes are applied, you're getting the maximum surface area of the brake shoes hitting the brake drum. That is how your drum brakes work. That's how to check out your brake shoes. And also, looking at your drum, make sure it's not all scored. If there's a big lip there, or if they're really badly scored, you need to replace the drum and the shoes. This one's all right, so I'm just going to bang this one back on. And time for a cup of tea. Thanks for watching Fuzz's Top Tips with Carole Nash. Don't forget, call Carole Nash for a quote today on your classic car. Carole Nash, the care it deserves.